Carlo. This is our review of
We're a little confused about the title.
DC Comics deck
or
building
deck
game.
building game.
Yeah, because if it's just deck building game, then
So-
there'd be like so many deck building games out there. But this one's DC Comics deck building game.
Yeah, so that's...
Which is pretty cool because you could be any one of these guys, and there's even a promo card where you could be Martian Manhunter.
Who's the purple dude?
That's Sinestro.
Sinestro. Sinestro?
Sinestro. You know Sinestro?
Sexy name.
No, you don't.
No, I don't. What does Sinestro do?
He's the he was one of the Green Lanterns, and then he turned evil and became Sinestro.
He was a Green Lantern before.
He was a Green Lantern before.
And now he turned purple.
In the DC deck building game, players take the role of a superhero trying to defeat more villains than the other heroes. In the box you'll find a deck of villain cards. Here are some villains that you'll find. A deck of hero cards, which includes DC heroes. Each one has a special power. And finally, a deck of main cards, which are the cards you'll be acquiring during the game to increase the power of your deck. You'll find equipments, superpowers, other heroes who will help you, villains, and more. The game ends when all 8 villains have been defeated.
Here's how to set up. Each player will receive a hero card at random. Aquaman is obviously the best character in the game. Give each player 7 punch cards and 3 vulnerability cards. This will be the starting deck for each player. They shuffle that deck and draw 5 cards. Now, from the villain deck, take 8 at random and shuffle them face down with Ra's al Ghul on top face up. He's the first villain you'll be facing. Shuffle the main deck and flip over 5 cards, which becomes the main playing area. Place the weakness cards and kick cards next to the super villain deck. You're now ready to play. The Flash will obviously go first.
On your turn, you use cards from your hand to take actions and buy cards from the main area. Whatever card you buy will go in your discard pile. At the end of the turn, discard your hand and draw another 5 cards from your deck. If you can, shuffle your discard pile and start up a new deck. The main area replenishes before the next player takes his turn. At first, you'll be using punches to buy cards from the main area. The vulnerable cards in your deck represent your hero's weakness, so they do nothing but take up space in your deck. Some cards will allow you to destroy unwanted cards from your deck. The number at the bottom of the villain's card is the power you need to defeat it. If you have enough power on your turn to beat the villain, you take that villain into your discard pile and flip the new one only at the end of the turn. The new villains will make an entrance by attacking all the heroes. Simply read the card and do its effect. You can also buy kicks, which costs 3 and gives your deck a bit more kick. When the last villain is defeated, the player with the most victory points wins the game. The victory points are written at the bottom of each card in your deck.
So there you have it. A simple deck building game with the theme of DC Comics universe. You have a starting deck, you buy cards, you play cards, etc. You'll see lots of the new art from the new 52. The cards have a nice layout and are color-coded depending on their type. We love the locations. These are cards that stay in front of you for the entire game and will give you bonus abilities during the game. We also love the fact that some cards will attack the other players and some cards will defend from those attacks. So there is a little player interaction which is nice in a deck building game. You might run into steamrolling here, where one player just gathers all the points right off the bat, and it's hard to catch up. There is lots of luck in this game, but we recommend playing with a lineup of 5 cards, plus 1 for each player, giving the game more strategy. There is nothing innovating here as far as mechanics of a deck building game, but we do love the DC Universe theme. If you're a fan of deck building games and comic books, then you'll like this game. For about $30 you'll get a good, decent, fun, fast-paced game. We're giving the DC deck building game a 7 out of 10.
He was purple before because he's a Martian. Well, not a Martian, he's an extraterrestrial.
Green Lantern is an extraterrestrial? Okay, what was...
Green Lanterns, you know what Green Lantern, did you see Green Lantern?
No, the movie, no, it was terrible. It was with Ryan Reynolds, right?
You didn't see it, but yeah, you judge it by saying
It was with
terrible.
Alanis Morissette's ex-husband, right? Ryan Reynolds?
Well, ex-boyfriend, ex-husband? They were
Whatever, the
married?
guy who Jagged Little Pill came from. But
This is a lot about what they gave. There's actually a lot of more said in here, divorce and
a lot of cards.
a lot of cards.